Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Protect you from your wild curiosity.
What it do, y'all? We at it again. Yours truly, the Save Your Souls, the best lightning main out here, man. We back at you with another video. Man, if I could put some type of mod on, I would have like the electricity on lightning sword, all kind of throughout the battle. Like it's endless and is there every time she hits you, along with the rose petals that fly. It would be like, it had like this electrical effect every time she hits you with her Crimson Blitz. But you know, this is starting to become it's not a problem, because it's not like if they smurf, I'm going to lose to them. Excuse me, no way. You know, just the other day, like this video was already supposed to, you know, be up. And they both seem to share the same kind of like defensive strategy against you know, along with line too. So I could kind of tell what, you know, like they see Binder, they run away from it, or I might just be using it out of range. You know, I don't really care if that's a thing. It's not going to change the overall fact that they're still going to get comboed at the wall by lightning and Binder, because, you know, I don't have to just shoot it out. I already know that's the bad way to use it. You know, you just use it. You know, it's easy on Vanguards. It's harder on Assassins. So zzeref showed up under like one of his many different accounts, bro. Like this is funny, right? This guy who claims to hate me, but I guess he wanted to find out where he stood on the pecking order with me, and nothing's changed. Oh, apparently, I'm assuming this is him, because he says that his name is his real account, which he lied to me. Assuming that if I'm right about what I'm saying, he most definitely, for one, he most definitely lied. Two, so he claimed, so he has a Zeke Asakura account. That's not too far-fetched for like your typical anime fan, you know, to have an anime account, you know. That's not too far-fetched. And also what gives it away is that his Instagram is in the description, but that may or may not be a thing, so we'll take that with a grain of salt. Which, for the sake of this video, we're going to say that is all three of them have the exact same defensive situation against Binder. I've noticed that all three of them, all three of these players, Line Mobile, zzeref, and this guy here that's playing this Kuja, I guess they're trying, you know, I kind of already see what the ops are going for. Yo, this how you deal with Binder, you don't need it. This what you do, right? Okay, Binder's going to still happen at the wall, right? But y'all can play however you want. It's funny that they switched it up so fast, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It depends on how smart you are with these items. Because a good player can play them. And it would be no different. They choose not to play it because they don't want to be labeled certain things. You know what I mean? So Zep, he came in here under his third account. This dude, this incredibly obvious throwaway account. Azuz, or I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's AZOZ Hunter. So when it said Hunter in there, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely one of the ops. This is without a doubt one of them. So I'm like, all right, let's see what we got. I chose one of my 13 characters. I'm like, all right, let's go snow this time. Come out of nowhere, it's a jet, bro. A jet. Like I said, Jet is not going to stop no Vanguard with a binder, bro. Even when he has binder, it's not going to happen, bro. The difference between the two characters is very obvious. Even though, for one, Jet is famed for being able to fight well against a Vanguard because of his parry. That's the only reason. Because of his parry, and the other reasons would be because of the same reasons Eva would have, the same reason the same reason Noctis and Kane would have. I'm pretty sure I'm missing other other assassins that have mediocre range to, if not very good range. You know, Lock, Lightning,
You have my thanks. Got it.
Lock, Lightning, Zidane. I mean, not even really Zidane like that. Like Zidane kind of has okay-ish range, but is it enough to deal with Seath level 3 Snow to be a comfortable matchup against something like that? Hell no. Because other Vanguards have a hard time with that. All other characters are going to have a hard time with that. No different than they have a hard time with Cloud. No different than they would have a hard time with Art. Because these characters' neutrals, are very strong. That's why Noctis is okay now, because he has a strong as hell neutral. That's faster than Cloud's. But it's amazing though, right? So he tries to hide the fact that no, I have to cut myself off, but y'all saw what he did when Vine was out. Like that's that, but that's the normal thing that you do. You run from it. So I don't understand why this is such a brand new info to anybody. But when a Vanguard has it, and there are certain ways assassins can use it that can be just as effective, but nothing is more effective than a Vanguard using it in a pressure scenario. I mean, is he better? Yeah. But better does not close the gap between me and how good I am. That doesn't close the gap. Even with Jet, whoever got him where he was, probably he got himself there. I'm trying to keep this as you know, as undisrespectful as possible, so they don't cry and whine when I make these videos, you know, because we don't have men here, bro. We have crybabies. That's the entire reason why I have so many accounts. I wonder if they ever even knew that. I wonder if they knew the reason why I make so many, why I have so many of these accounts is because people like the Maidenless gets upset at me, and I know I bring him up a lot, but people like him gets upset at me when I do something no different than what majority of the older players that used to play this game did in this game. Record and post their 1v1 matches. But you know, let's look at it like anime fans though. Let's look at it like your typical My Hero fan, and make a comparison to the old school Naruto fan, right? Let's look at, let's complicate it and go over a couple people's heads real fast. Sorry, I had to yawn. But the problem, you know, like there's a lot of things wrong with Boruto, My Hero, you know, modern day animes compared to things like Naruto and how dark the series was. Does dark make things better? I don't know, you ask me. So if anybody knows anything about Kara or like the villains in My Hero, I mean, I don't think they are as interesting as the Akatsuki to begin with. I don't think some of them were as interesting as even Zabuza. You know, malice and fear is what makes a good villain. Also, having a well flushed out backstory, not just a crazy individual being evil for the sake of being evil. And that's typically what we have here. Like All for One and shit like that. Which it gives it its own mystery. You know, this is part of the reason why Dragon Heel never really got off the ground. Because it had too many random ass cop-outs. The series wasn't, you know, like it has things like Naruto it had to compete against. It had things like Bleach it has to compete against. It has things, you know, even though Bleach starts off slow, it's still leagues better than anything that's been canceled or is currently our current mainstream anime. You know, like the problem with those animes is just that it's kind of like Dragon Ball without its blood. You know, it's so washed down. So back in the day, right, during the Forest of Death, Gaara was straight up killing motherfuckers. Gaara was straight up killing people. And now they got an eating contest between Choji's daughter and some other shit, and Sarada is extra soft, and I mean soft as a person. She's a child. Do not take that the wrong way. You know, it's just, wow. It's just like the times we live in. 2022 is the time of, oh my god, I need to express myself. We're soft. You know, just like the NT community. I said it too. Soft. They don't like what I'm saying about them. So, hey y'all, let's block him from coming in rooms. We're soft, so let's block his dumb ass. from coming in rooms because I don't want to be talked about. You motherfuckers ain't never had to walk through hell with gasoline draws on, nigga. You motherfuckers are about as pampered as it comes. Little young wet girls can't fight to save your life. Somebody say something about you. It's not like the shit true, is it? Somebody say something about these niggas. Oh no, block him! He beat me in the match and he posted it. Block him! He beat me in the match. Get another YouTuber to do some shit to him. Soft ass niggas. Cupcake ass, icing on the cupcake ass niggas. Anime watching ass niggas. Not good anime watching ass niggas. Hop your dumb ass over there and watch Berserk. We'll see how long you stay last in that shit. Man, dog, this shit crazy. Littlest dick in existence having ass nigga. Nigga, I wear tight pants so women can see my balls, motherfucker. Not really. I don't wear tight ass pants. I ain't no gothic faggot. I don't actually dress like that. You got me fucked up. Dress like Raphael from Soul Calibur. Tight ass pants and shit. Colorful ass hair. And I don't mean to talk about anybody with colorful hair. Lightning got pink hair for a reason. That shit natural. We talking about them other motherfuckers out here who color their hair. Got all kind of belt, chains with belts on, got their wallet chained to their belt buckle. Ass nigga. Let me stop spurging on these motherfuckers, man. That shit's crazy. So I want to know why, I don't know, maybe he got blocked like me, he probably beat Glossy, or he beat somebody he shouldn't have beat, right? He beat somebody in a match he should not have beaten, right? Because that's the only reason you see, my other accounts like that is because I'm inside of here because I can't fucking use any of my fucking power from my regular account to get into a room, and I can see if the room was locked already. The room is open to the public. But it's just not open to him. That's not being just as toxic as y'all claim him to have already been, claim me to already be. When I never said nothing about you. I beat you in a match and said how bad you are. But guess what? Even when you did it, it doesn't matter. I'm still here. That's something that's going to never ever change. That nobody that plays this game has the power to change. I'm here. And I'll be winning matches and whooping ass for as long as I choose. That Fagatsu thought he could do something about it too, and and his attempt was no more effective than water running, than you pouring a cup of water on a rock thinking it's going to melt the rock. I'm talking about an actual stone, not the professional wrestler. than you pouring a cup of water on a stone on the ground, thinking the stone will turn to some type of mush because you poured water on it. I know I went off in this one a little. But I also want you to know, man, just going backwards against Bainga not gonna help you against the wall. Whoever you took your advice from. It won't help him. It didn't help Zeph. It didn't help this dude, which is Van's dev, by the way. This is Van's dev right here, apparently. You know, and I originally had this video recorded saying like, well, why do people make fake accounts? Why does he have a throwaway account with Plus? I guess it's, you know, I guess it might be a way for him to talk shit in whatever other game. I don't even really know why people do that. I think, what's the name has it like that too. Not just Black. What's the dude? What the fuck is his name? Dark World. Yeah. Dark World got it like that too. I wanted to ask him like, bro, who has their accounts like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird. Maybe it's the new trend to have things like that. I don't know. To me, it makes you look weird because your normal profile should be the one with the plus. But people do what they want to do, man. They gonna do what they want to do, just like I'm gonna post these videos like I want to do, and they can't get over that. So I'm like, oh, so you're a Smurf too. He tries to conceal that he wasn't a zzeref. You know, he tries to hide the fact, then he just admits that he was, saying that, oh, that's me, so I'm like, so why didn't you just say that this was you from the get-go? I had to pretend like I'm a hardcore anime fan to get any type of response out of you. But you know, people can't be normal people. Because just like, have you ever noticed it, right? Like, your typical Final Fantasy fan that kind of like that grows this stigma toward me after they lose. If anybody's ever played the Life is Strange, the one or the second one, they tend to act like that girl called Chloe, right? They tend to act like her, a disgruntled teenager who is pissed off at the world because they can't get what they want. You know, that's your basic, you know, Final Fantasy fan. Pissed off. I mean, like, that's why they didn't completely take the city away. Because it would, oh man, they might jump ship and go to another RPG game. They might beg Tales of Zestria to go make a multiplayer world game. They might go beg the Tales people to go, oh please sign a petition. We need a HUD world game for Tales now. Make sure you add a Cloud and a Tifa to it as DLC. We'll give you all of our money. That shit's crazy. Another thing, like, last thing I'm gonna say on Dragneel, and I don't think I said anything about him or disrespected him in any way. All I did was ask questions in a very aggressive way. Why toward the end did you stop fighting? Like, he did this with Arden before, and that's how I know it's him, because when he starts to lose and he doesn't have like no way out, he will like just not even go in and attack you at all. I guess it's like a new way of doing it, because he did the exact same shit with Jet. I'm like, bro, what is happening? I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me, man. I'm like, bro, man, I started laughing to the top of my voice when he was in there just doing the same shit. You know what I mean? When he was in there just walking around with Jet, bro, and I'm like, bro, he got a melee character and he don't want to attack. I mean, that's part of the mind game of a 1v1. Get in safely. Figure out some way to get in. Use vacuum. Force me into a dodge situation. You know, be a little bit more creative with your shit. And oh, my bad. You can't be like that because you main Binger. But I sound like a hypocrite, don't I? Even though I probably even though I utilize Binger better than all of them. Anybody can put this shit on a Vanguard. You know, I picked Snow for a reason. I knew it was him from the get-go. Anyone can put that shit on a Vanguard and just be like, poof, I win. You see what I mean? But man, it's been the Save Your Souls, the best Lightning main out here, destroyer the Fagotus. We destroyed another one. This has been the Save Your Souls, and we'll catch y'all later.
The messenger is standing at the gate, ready to let go, ready for the crash of the messenger. Too late for whispers, too late for the blush. The past is mercy when the future's low. Kneeling journey dressed in